I say here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Hello, and good morning on this TGIF, December the 4th. Hope everybody's having a great start to the day. And of course, you see with me this morning is Miss S from Shamrock Pixie.
Good morning. I was up early this morning.
Oh, I know you got excited about something that's going on this weekend.
I am. We're going away.
Going to school for the first day, huh?
We're going away.
Hello, and good morning to Miss Carol's Creative Corner. She wins that eye point for the morning. Hello, Miss Wendy. Good morning, everyone. If you missed the Jennifer Haynes appreciation event last night, watch the video. It was epic. They raised over $3,000 in 4 hours.
Wow.
Well deserved to Jennifer. Yes, I was in another auction myself, and I forgot about it. I was invited to do a auction, and I did forget, but I did go back and forth and watch it when it wasn't my turn. So I was able to get in the chat. They had some auction going on last night.
If somebody could drop the link to that video, because I didn't get a notification on it.
I'll get in a few minutes if somebody else doesn't do it. Good morning, hello, and welcome to Miss Emily at Emily Conway. And Kathy's Corner. Hello, Kathy. Good morning. Forever best friend. How are you doing? And I want to say, I'm trying to remember without looking at a cheat sheet. I want to say Charlotte. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Moon Goddess. Hello, and good morning. Miss Joyce. Hello, and good morning to you as well. Miss Tina herself. Hello, and good morning. Let's see, Junkin' Data Girl, Miss Cha-Cha herself. Hello, and good morning to you as well. Let's see, Simply Dana. Hello, good morning. Carla, hello. I think I remember you from last night, and I need to give you a rich. Thank you for coming in and supporting and showing your love to the channel. Miss Susanna's Chronicle. Hello, Susanna. Good morning. Marini, hello, Lynn. How are you doing? Welcome. Flippin' Frozen, hello, and good morning. And there's Miss Carol. Good morning, listening from work. Hugs to all. Congratulations for getting a day started for yourself. Frozen, there's the link right there. Something Dana just put it in. That's for Bluegrass Picker. It was on his channel. His name is Anthony. You see the one from Jennifer? Something Dana?
Yes, I just went in and saved it, but I didn't know if it was going to play or not, so I muted.
As long as you open it, anytime you want to go to a link, when you're in the chat with somebody and you put a link down, if you right-click your mouse, and the first thing that says open in a new tab, you can do that.
Okay.
Let's see here. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everyone. Well, today is, of course, TGIF. I've been very busy this month. I had $538 in sales between the auction last night and a sale that I made, and I have another sale that just came in this morning. So I had a really good night. Got them all packed, just waiting for 2 more invoices to take care of, and then I'm ready to ship them out, except for one I don't have to ship. So that's a good thing.
Cool.
Yeah, I took one item. It was a item that I bought for $80. And it was when I used to work at Joann's. I used to be a teacher for sewing classes, and it was a Cricut. I bought because somebody supposedly returned it without reading the instructions on the box that said the items that they thought were in the box said it was missed items. We'll kind of find out the missed items that they thought were not there were items that said sold separately on the box itself. So therefore, I was able to get it because it was just returned as missing pieces, and it wasn't. And I wound up selling it for $420. So that was the best $80 I spent.
That's an awesome.
And then I boxed it all up, ready to go, nice and box in a box, just to give it some nice cushion. Even though the styrofoam and all the good stuff packing in the box was great in the box, I went ahead and gave it some extra protection. Of course, the cheapest route was UPS. So yes, cha-ching it was. I have a question for everybody, and I do this, so that's why I'm asking to see how many of y'all do this, and if you don't, why? If you're running a store on eBay, do you send offers to watchers? I say yes, I do, because every time I send watchers, even if it's 5%, 8%, nothing large, especially when I'm not running a sale, I will start at the lowest. No less than 5, but at least I try to do about 8%. And every time I do, I wind up getting a sale or two out of those that I send offers to. And I usually do that about 3 times a day. Simply Dana says sometimes. Yeah, I do it almost every day, twice to 3 times a day, depending on what am I doing that day or at that time.
I can't hear what's going on.
Hold on one second. I gotta pause the
Okay.
washer. It's very loud.
And you'd be okay. Oh, by the way, Miss Carol, I sent you an email for questions, and I found it myself, so you don't have to reply to that one of the information I asked you for. I didn't realize I had her information. I just didn't have one item, so I sent her an email. I was waiting for some information for somebody who won an auction last night.
Sorry,
Don't forget to let Miss Carol know
your question. Because our washer was spinning and it was very loud, so he didn't get to hear your question.
Oh, my question was, with anyone who has an eBay store, do you send out offers to watchers? And if so, and if you don't, why?
Yeah, I do.
He says he does.
Yeah, I do at least twice a day. I do, especially in the morning and the evening. But it depends on what I'm doing. If I have time, I'll look at my phone or on the front of the computer. And if I have even 2 watchers, I'm sending offers. It just may be that little 5 or 8, 10% that you give them to give you that little trigger. To start.
Yeah. That's what he said before too. Because I asked him, but I didn't ask him your whole question.
Right.
He said it's sales. You know, why not?
We had a lot of fun last night, and we went almost a little after 10 o'clock last night. It was fun. Well, not really. Yeah, because I didn't go to bed after 11. Don't forget to mention to Miss Carol the email she sent you, so you know she's let her know you got it.
Yes, I did get it, and I actually have it up. So.
Yes, Carla, that is so true. I hear a lot of people when they do the YouTube content that they do not, because they feel that they're cutting into their profit. For me, if I'm still making at least what I paid for it or double what I paid for it, it's going out the door no matter what. Depending on how long I've had it for, depending on what I paid for it. So yeah, I have no problem doing that. Good morning, everybody. That's from Emily.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. So what is everybody's weekend plans? I know what somebody's doing this weekend.
We're going to a hotel. We're leaving actually in a couple hours, so I can't stay on too long. We still got to finish getting everything together.
Right.
But we're going to Appleton, and we're going to, hopefully, if everything goes well, we're going to meet up with JRKR. I'm excited.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to meet her and her husband.
Yes, Jen, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm super excited, and we're going to go to the Benz.
Oh, cool. Carla says also it does not cost any more to offer them same great deals. And that is so true. That's how you get your sales, no matter how little or how big, you know. Exactly. It's not a problem, because for me, I'll do it just to see if I can move an item or two. Yeah, I was just thinking of that because I did that this morning, and one of the items I did like 4 watchers this morning. And I sent the offers to all 4 of them at 8%, and I already had one of the sales out of those 4 already this morning, the minute I sent it. So,
oh, wow.
It's ready to go. I'm going to pack it. So all I have to do is pack it.
That's awesome. Yeah, so we're going to go live tonight from poolside.
Oh, cool.
And it's a saltwater pool.
Remember you saying that yesterday or day before yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It makes your skin so smooth. And I don't have any breathing issues when we go to this specific hotel because they don't use chlorine. I'm
That's so cool.
Yeah. So when Tommy found it, he found it, what, a year and a half ago? No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think it was. And we've gone live from there before. And so, and they know we go live on YouTube from there. They do. So, but they're really cool there, and the rooms are nice. And let me tell you though, the poolside is awesome.
Yeah,
and then,
it looks nice too.
It is. They have a game room. They have their exercising room, which most places have, washer, dryer, and then they have a continental breakfast that's really good. And so, because of what's going on, pandemic and all that, they won't have as much stuff, but they'll still have the continental breakfast. And let me tell you, they have some really yummy coffee. And so it's usually the first thing that I go to is the coffee.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
And then she's going to be going to visit her mom in a few minutes, and she's going sourcing and doing vintage flea market tomorrow. Good luck.
Ooh, awesome. I get my teriyaki chicken from the mall tomorrow. Or, well, probably make them take me today because the hotel is actually not that far from the mall.
Yeah.
And see, I'm easily impressed and very cheap when it comes to dates, because you can take me to the mall, give me teriyaki chicken, I'm the happiest girl in the world.
Yes. Perini says that yes, your skin will be nice and soft.
Yes, it is. And and Tommy really needs a hot tub, let me tell you. With this weather flip-flop, his joints hurt. Yeah. So the mixture of the salt water in the hot tub and then the hot tub itself, it helps them a lot. So we were discussing, when we buy a house or if we build a house, we're going to have a saltwater swimming pool and hot tub. Because it feels so much better than, you don't feel weighted down.
Right.
Like you do when you're in a chlorine, with the chlorine. So, and you don't smell like bleach. So yeah. Oh, I don't think Jasmine realizes we're live because she's vacuuming. So if you hear that, I apologize. I'm telling you, no noise here.
I don't hear it. So what has everybody else got planned for the weekend? For me, I'm just going to do some more. I've been organizing again, moving things around, setting and resetting things around. I've been doing that for the last 2 days because there's just things I need to get done. Break down some boxes and stuff like that. And of course, I use a lot of my boxes if I can. If they're too big or I might not need them. So I don't have too many big item stuff. I usually fold them down and break them down and put them in the recycle bin that we have pick up on Tuesdays. So I usually do that every weekend just to get rid of the boxes from the week that I'll put in the basement game room, just in case I happen to need a size box during the week other than the boxes I already have. Also, I want to make an announcement to making sure for those who have an eBay store, you may want to try to get, if you have not used your quarterly coupon, you may want to check and make sure you still have it available because it's in this month. But if you use it now, you should be getting your items in as far as packing materials before Christmas, so you don't run out. That's the worst thing you want to do, is run out and then have to go run to a local retailer to get items that cost more than what you would on using your free coupon. Every quarter, like this is the end of December, and then of course you get a new one in January. So let's see, Dad's Vintage Group, AMPT, appointment, treatment, and wait, where did it go? Right here. It sucks what I have to do to look forward. Yeah. Well, hopefully everything goes well. Dolly, hello, and welcome. Did someone say coffee? Yes, we did. So you'll be in heaven a few days, Pixie, and the family. Yep. And don't forget, tonight, Dolly will be on with Paul at 6 p.m. Eastern, for their Dolly and Polly, or Polly and Dolly auction. Don't forget, you can put your links in the chat. You know what I didn't realize I didn't do yet?
Drop the link.
Yeah, it's right here. I put it in the private chat just so I can grab it. Good morning, Maury. How are you doing this morning? How's everything with you and your mom? All right, here we go. There. I'll tag it at the top. There we go. All right, it's there. Let's see. Good morning to Miss Maury. Or you to Envy 2. That's Miss Maury. So good to see her in the chat slot yesterday. Let's see. Callie, hello. Yes, last night there was the interview on Callie's channel with Dixie's last night on Callie's channel. That's the link.
Yes, it was fun. It was
good to hear, Miss Maury.
I just looked up what Dad's Vintage Garage has to go for physical therapy for.
Yeah.
Owie. I hope it heals very quickly.
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Trent. Nate, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
So what time is it in your neck of the woods over there in Australia?
It is currently 1:18 a.m.
You're definitely a late night person, huh?
We're in the middle of a heat wave, so this is the best time of day to be out here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh.
During the day,
how bad was the heat this week?
I want a heat wave. It's cold here.
Yeah, he was saying the other day how hot it was up there.
It's cold here. I don't like the cold.
Yeah, we're supposed to have some rain this evening.
Yeah, I don't know what our weather is. All I know is that we're going to be in a hotel with a hot tub and a swimming pool.
Well, the good thing about it too, it's indoor, so you don't have to worry about going out in the weather.
Yeah, it's we were there one time when we had really heavy rains and lightning and thundering out. And we were in the pool area, and because it's like a glass dome, it was so cool sitting in the hot tub watching the lightning go across the sky, and I'm like, I don't know if we should be in here. But it was really cool.
Thank you, Love Hollis. I will check that right after the show. I have everything ready to go for you. So thank you. I'll check on that. Let's see. Figuring you're hurting from the cold. Yeah. That's something bad about it. When I wake up in the morning, my joints are hurting so bad. But after I get around and start moving around, I'm okay. It's just that initial morning moving around. Yeah, there was a lot going on last night, but there was it at 8 o'clock last night, wasn't it? Or 9 o'clock?
What's that?
Interview with
My
James.
interview was at 6 p.m. Central last night.
Oh, that's right. Cha-Cha's doing a 31-day game challenge giveaway parties with live exchange, gifts exchange, international, and other events are free.
Mm.
Yeah, they started. I think it was this week they started on Cha-Cha's channel.
Oh, that's.
That's the form to fill out.
So is Cha-Cha the junking data girl?
Yes, she is.
Okay, I want to make sure because I always hear her name, but then I try to remember everybody's YouTube channel and I don't.
Yeah.
So
Good morning, Mara from Mind Space says hello, and good morning.
I keep thinking I should have a big giant list here and have people's channel name and then their real name and have it right there so I can just go.
When I first started doing my lives, I did that for a little while, but then you start to get to know the people that are in your chat on a regular basis where then you start knowing their real name. If they use it in the chat or whatever, and they'll let you know if they don't like to use their real name. So I try to remember the names with screen names. And that's what I did. I used to just basically write it down until I learned it. And it takes me a while to get some names still because, like, if I started having somebody come in for the first time and I was like, I got to remember their name as well. But yeah, it's not hard after a while, but you got to get at it and keep at it.
I use sticky notes, and they're at the bottom of my screens. So I actually should. Right, I gotta find my sticky note thing.
Well, how is business for you, Nate? Oh, the little ones.
What's
it took me a while to say Cha-Cha's screen
yeah.
name. So how are things going in your sales in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, like it was a bit quiet most of the day, but it sort of picked up. And while I've been out here actually working, it's like, the powers that be have rewarded me with I think I had about 6 or 7 sales.
Oh, good.
In the last 4 or 5 hours, which is quite a lot for me, which has been good.
Oh, let's see.
Mostly Depop too, which is odd. Like only one eBay. All of them have been Depop, which is the close and that.
Oh, okay. Dolly says I use my nursing skills to learn names. And Mara says I love when Adam calls me Mara Elaine. He corrects me too when I say that, and when I say Miss Mara. I'm reading James Patterson's novel. What chapter are you on now? I think it was on every day he does a chapter. So you may want to check that out if you're interested. Sacha says also one white elephant game for international participants. Cool.
Yeah, I'm deciding now whether there's a market's about 40 minutes away from me tomorrow morning, and I'm sort of every time I go to this city's markets and all that, they're always disappointing. But at the same time, it's like you never know if you don't go. So I'm weighing up whether I'll be up at 7 a.m.
Oh, okay. The question of the day that I asked everyone at the beginning was, if you sell on eBay or any platform you sell on, I don't know about other platforms, but I do know with eBay and some that I do you send out offers to watchers?
Instantly.
If you don't, why? Nate?
I live by the offers. I reckon that's the best feature.
Yep. Let's see. Join us. We're doing it free stuff too. Okay. So it is free. No cost to join. Let's see. I believe there are 28 chapters available so far. A new chapter released at 6:45 every day. Okay. Yes, tomorrow. I think it's this weekend is Mara's birthday. I want to say Sunday, maybe.
Yeah, because I thought I saw earlier people wishing her happy birthday. So I just wanted to double check. So.
Yeah, Sunday. Okay, I was right.
Well, happy early birthday.
Yes,
Myra.
happy early birthday. My mom's birthday is on the 9th. And also, don't forget on the 9th, if you haven't checked out the Lego Man's from the Midwest, that's Brandon. He's usually in here when he's taking his break at school. He's a senior in high school. Him and his mom will be doing their first auction on his channel this Wednesday the 9th. And it's going to be at, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you haven't checked it out, I'll set you a reminder. Check it out. Let's see.
Just to give you an idea of the heat wave that we've got here, the town we're in, which is the coldest city in the state, we actually, in pretty much back-to-back days, we broke our all-time November record on the last day of November. And I think it was December 2nd, we broke our December record in the history of the town. So it's been quite warm.
Oh, okay.
So like back-to-back records was crazy.
Is it a dry heat or is it?
No, it's very humid.
Okay. Yeah. See, I don't like the humid.
Southeast Asia, but still quite humid.
Yeah, I don't like the humidity, but I love dry heat. And when we went out to Vegas, it was like the best time of my life.
I want to say hello and welcome to Lisa C. She says she never sends offers myself. What I sell usually sells in 1 to 3 months to asking price, but I list as low prices. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Tim, hello, and good morning. How are you feeling today? Everybody's telling her the happy birthday. Also, people are sponsoring to add a giveaway. One exchange is items from your home. Cool. The weekend I will be devoting to decorating for Christmas Have to do a huge window display at home. Loving this time of year. I'm saying hello and thank you. I send offers all the time. Yeah, I do too.
Okay, in chat, Ma said Dawn at 2 Hip Chicks. It's her birthday today.
Say what?
Dawn from 2 Hip Chicks, today is her birthday.
Oh, it is? That's right. We were talking about it on her show
Jenny,
yesterday. Well, happy birthday yesterday. Yeah, you're right. Trent.
You're out of sync, Johnny.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Trent.
Hello.
How are y'all doing today?
Usually it helps. I'm blessed, and you?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I am doing fantastic.
That's good.
I have been up all night long working on this stupid camera that I finally got working. It's just been one of them things. I had to download drivers and upload software, and I just
What
didn't
kind of
know.
camera are you using?
I am actually using my cell phone through my PC.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure it out, but I finally got it figured out anyway.
Well, that's good.
I didn't
It's
know
very
that
clear.
you could do that.
Yeah.
Did you know that you could use your cell phone on your PC?
We used to do that.
We did?
We got our webcams. That's how we were going live.
Oh, I didn't realize that. See, I
Yeah,
don't follow along with that kind of stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every little bit can work, no matter what you can do. And it's just a matter of how determined you are to use something that you have on hand. You know.
Yeah. And
You have a great weekend too, Wendy.
I've got like 6 cameras, but out of all of them, the only one that I can get to work is my phone. So.
Oh, okay.
It's just been one of them things. I uploaded a video last night. I started at like midnight, and I ended up getting the video actually starting to upload about 3:30 this morning, and then I've been working on this camera ever since. And I did take a break to go cook breakfast, and then I come back out here and wanted to visit with y'all. So,
well, thank you.
Well, that's awesome. What'd you make for breakfast?
I actually made sausage, egg, and cheese burritos.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that sounds really yummy.
Yeah, that and a couple.
Now I want a sausage, egg, and cheese burrito.
Yeah, I've got plenty. If you just swing by, I'll make you one.
Woohoo! We're
going on your way to the hotel.
Yeah.
So what you got planned for the weekend now that you got your camera all set up?
Actually, my son and my daughter have a band competition this Saturday, and we've got to drive to Longview, which is about 3.5 hours from us.
Oh,
and
okay.
We're gonna go up there and watch them perform, and if they win, then they go to state.
Oh,
so
wow.
We're really excited about that. I don't know. My son is actually home right now. He's having quarantine due to COVID. Some of the kids at school got sick, so he was in one of the groups. I don't know if he's going to actually get to perform or not, but we're hoping he does, because he's worked hard for it. So hopefully he gets to.
Oh.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
Is that like honor band?
It's a concert band, yeah.
Brandon's doing that this weekend, I think, too.
Oh, yeah?
The Lego man from the Midwest.
Yeah.
He was talking about doing that for the weekend. If I stand corrected.
That's cool. Yeah, we're band nerds. We all play music of some sort. So it is what it is. I play piano, I play guitar, I play bass, I play fiddle, mandolin, violin. What else? Drums. I play all kinds of brass. The trumpet,
Can you
trombone.
play spoons?
I can play spoons. Yes, ma'am.
That's the only instrument I know how to do.
He does that on the washboard.
Yeah.
My dad does the spoons on the washboard.
Yep, I know people who do the washboard. Yep.
Let's see. I absolutely will tutorial when it's all done one day next week. Walk through. That'd be awesome. I can't wait to see that, Susanna. So, have you been doing a lot of listing this last week?
No, not really. I've been super busy. My dad had a heart attack,
Oh no!
and we actually left. I had to shut my eBay store down for about 4 days.
Is he
And
okay?
yeah, he got to come home yesterday, and they had to put 2 stents in his heart, and
wow.
they said that his heart kind of didn't really reject it, but it also didn't accept the stents, and he went to sleep. They told him, get some rest. You've been through a lot, so he went to sleep, and he rolled over on his left side. Well, that was the side that the stents were put in, and he stopped breathing. His heart stopped, and whenever he woke back up, there was a lady sitting on his chest doing chest compressions.
Oh wow!
And it scared him. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get off of me!" And she's like, "I'm trying to save your life, sir." And he's like, "Oh, well, go ahead, do what you got to do, then." And I mean, he's had a great personality to it all. It's just
right.
It's been deals where it's kind of, my dad's my best friend, so if I lost him, I don't know what I would do. It would be bad. But give a shout out to Tim Powell. What's going on, buddy? I seen you say hi to me a while ago. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just hadn't had time to type it in yet, buddy.
Okay, so they're talking about a spoon lady on YouTube. So I need to check this out because I'm not good at playing spoons, but I can play some spoons.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to check this out. I gotta bring her up.
Oh my Lord, Callie! You saw what Callie wrote? Wake up with a nurse on top of you. Only Callie.
Oh, I've seen her before.
Note to all you who have a heart issue: never sleep or lay on your left side. Not a wise decision.
That's right.
I always sleep on my right. I never noticed. Now that I'm saying it, yeah, I do sleep on my right side. Very few times I start on the left. Not too often.
I sleep on my left side because I get heartburn if I sleep on my right side. So.
Good morning, Justine. Clear Thrift. Hello, and good morning. There is the link to Trent's video YouTube channel. Don't forget to check it out. Subscribe, and get the notification so you don't miss any videos when he comes out with them. And as of this morning, I am 23 away from 700. Once I reach 700, I will be doing a 700 sub giveaway.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, but just made a year that I've been doing YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. This morning at 3 o'clock, we uploaded a how to ship video. It's all about shipping basics. Like, the reason that it took me so long to get into eBay and Amazon was I was scared because there was things that I didn't know, like shipping was one of them. And so I went through this morning and done just like a basic shipping video, kind of give you the rundown on how simple it is and how you should not be scared of it. I packaged a few things. I showed you how to do the labels. I showed you how to get from point A all the way to Z to do everything. I mean, the only thing left is to take it to the post office. So and, I'll do that here in a little while. So
that's one thing I can say about being with no matter what platform you sell on. The thing is not to be scared on shipping, because of the fact that if you in the way I look at it, if I buy something to resell, I'm thinking already how I'm going to pack it, what box size I'm going to use, how much padding I'm going to use. Just so I know in my mind, do I have that size box? And usually I do, because I do keep a variety of sizes up. If I can't find, because I use my coupons every quarter, and I usually go to like the Boxery or through eBay for like the padded envelopes or some of the boxes. And if I find I can get some cheaper, I'll go to the Boxery. So I'm always making sure I have all different sizes just for that reason. Hemlock Lady, hello, and good morning. How are you doing, T?
Hello, hello.
Callie's
What's
going to
up?
be doing a $200 silver giveaway on his when he reaches 2,000 subs.
Wow,
Cool,
that's
cool.
awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, back to the packaging. That's one thing you should never be afraid of packing or shipping, because you always want to be able to think ahead, making sure you do have the box or material to pack it and ship it.
That's
Always
right.
be on the ahead of it. Not like
Okay.
where I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna get it, what I'm gonna do. Because a lot of people have that problem where I do watch a lot of YouTube channels where sometimes they're sitting there like having to go back to the store, or going back to any retail place just to get a box to fit what they have.
That's right.
And for me, I'm not into all that having to drive around to get a certain size box.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ollie just made 408 subs last night, so I will be giving away as well, planning on this Saturday. Oh, that's right. That is this Saturday. Another on the 2-year anniversary. Congratulations.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, in that video, I actually go over what's best for like packaging. If you're getting into it, what are the sizes that you really need, like poly mailers and boxes and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're interested in shipping and you don't really know a whole lot about it, then check out the video. It should be uploaded within probably an hour or so. So give it about an hour, and it should be ready to go.
Yeah, sometimes it takes longer to upload than any other video. Sometimes it's weird how that happens.
Yeah. Well, I have great internet speed, but my upload speed is horrible.
That's the only thing bad about it too. Sometimes it just takes forever.
Yeah.
Hemlock Lady says she's 6 away from 250. Congratulations, you getting up there.
That's right. That's right. She's growing pretty fast.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Let's see.
That's good.
I want to make sure.
That's
And
because she's.
Don't forget to put your links in the chat so that way everybody can subscribe to you, and also make sure they're still subscribed to you, and that they can also make sure they hit the notifications for all bell notification on the top, just to make sure that you don't miss anything. That's the game. I like to go through and make sure I'm not everybody. Miss anyone? Found for you today. Hello, Miss Mary. How are you doing? Good to see you. Ready to go. Right there. And Mike from January House. Hello, hello, and welcome. There's a link for Hemlock Lady. She's got auctions coming up, by the way, too, if you're interested in wanting to set the reminders. I did see the thumbnails yesterday. She's got one coming up on the 16th and one on the 9th. Actually, that's next Wednesday. It has 2 different auctions coming up this month. Yep, my bell and notifications. Here, everybody's saying hello. There's Callie's channel, and that's where he's going to be doing the 200 sub giveaway. So make sure you check him out. Don't forget to subscribe and set your notifications. If you missed it last night, he did a interview with Daz on his channel last night. So don't forget to go check that out as well.
You get to know a little bit more about me.
That's right. Lone Star Picker Louie. Hello, hello, and good morning. How are you doing? All the way from Texas. Aren't you in Texas too, Trent?
I am in Texas, Southeast Texas.
Yeah, I got a lot of y'all resellers over there.
Yeah, I know. Some of them need to move off to Louisiana or somewhere else. It's the picking hard over here.
Yeah, because you're not that far from Shreveport, aren't you?
I'm about 45 minutes from Shreveport.
Yeah. Or is it closer to Slidell? No, Slidell's in New Orleans.
Yeah. No, like I said, nothing against the other resellers. I'd like to actually get together and hang out with some of them, but I don't know any that live close. So, I mean, even within an hour or two, there's Gail, the small town picker. I don't know if you've ever heard of her or not, but she lives around Katy or Houston area somewhere, and I think she's the closest one that I know of. But yeah, I'd like to get together and go picking sometime with them.
Right. Yeah, every now and then we do have a chance that we go and we meet up like where we live. Like Susanna's Chronicle lives south of Massachusetts, and Carol's Creative Corner lives like the border area close to Rhode Island.
Yeah.
So we kind of meet in the middle kind of ways, and we go like shopping and thrifting and things like that at the antique malls and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, we've done that a couple of times. So we were able to meet some like Susanna and Miss Carol, and then her husband Steve.
Yeah.
I love it. Louise, I haven't heard that comment in a long time. System crash. I was wondering what happened. The link's at the top if you want to come back in. He's in Australia. They have a heat wave going on. Yeah.
Tommy dropped the link for tonight's YouTube Mass Singer competition update.
Let me answer this.
Can't sit back too far. My green screen goes crazy. And so he did drop the link for that tonight. It's at 8 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
So
where is the Lone Star Picker from?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Somewhere here in Texas, but I don't know where.
Did I miss?
Yeah, the Lone Star Picker said we need to meet up. So I'm just trying to figure out where he's at. Or she's at. Or...
Yeah, he's in somewhere in Texas, but I'm not sure where.
Okay. All right.
He'll say I did.
Okay. He's in Austin. Okay. That's awesome.
How many hours is that away from you?
It's 4 hours from me.
Oh, wow.
So we could meet Houston area, somewhere like that. That way he could drive to Houston and I could drive to Houston and we could do some picking over there somewhere. Because I can hunt down a yard sale. I can hunt down a thrift sale somehow or another. I will get it done.
So T, was that on your channel last night? Let's see. So the demand for singers so high, you guys had to move the.
It's an update, not a debut.
Y'all are still doing it January 1st, right?
Okay, so Dad's Vintage Aggressive. So the demand for singers, are for singers so high, you guys had to move the debut up to for the Mass Singers.
It's just an update on how things
it's an update on how things are going. I thought I said
okay, yeah, that's right.
And just try to clarify questions we've had asked.
Yeah.
That's more of an update.
So how many singers do you have signed up already?
You gotta watch the update.
I don't know because I don't know who I don't know who's all entered. So I have no idea, and he's not telling me nothing. So I just gotta sit here and be like Vanna White.
I may have missed it, but when is the update coming out?
It's tonight at 8 p.m. Central.
You're doing that from the pool side.
Yes, we're doing that from the pool side.
Okay.
Tommy asked me, he's like, what time is Johnny's auction over? And I'm like, I don't remember. I'm like, but we went live
do it anymore right now.
Last time.
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore right now. So you can do it anytime you want.
Oh, they're not doing it right now. So we can do it at any time we want. But 8 o'clock still.
Yeah, we postponed until further notice.
Okay. Yeah, so just an FYI, when you look at the thumbnail, it's Tommy's fault. We'll just say that when you look at the thumbnail.
What now?
Okay, so he made the thumbnail for the Mass Singer competition. And all I have to say is when you see the picture, it's all Tommy's fault.
Oh, okay.
It's all Tommy's fault. We were at Ecom Chicago in that picture.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's all Tommy's fault.
Well, I'll check it out.
Yeah. I was in a very good mood that night. We'll just leave it at that. I don't think I can smile that big ever again.
Wow.
Oh,
See,
and I
have a
didn't
great
even,
day, guys. Got to run. Well, have a great day, and thank you for coming and chit-chatting with us this morning. It's good to see you, and have a great weekend, and see y'all Monday morning then.
Yep.
for sure.
She's got to go. I understand that.
Thank you, Ma, pal. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I try.
She was here that day you
Sometimes-
were singing, too. That's probably why.
Yeah, sometimes I choke it out and try to make the best of it.
Right.
Yes, I have the cell phone puppy on my head.
Oh, yes, indeed.
We actually won a trip to Ecom Chicago through Cellhound.
Oh, okay.
And so I think he doesn't have his Cellhound puppy. But they signed the little Cellhound puppies,
Mm-hmm.
and we each got one.
Is
And
that you're talking about the app, the Soundhound?
mhm.
I love that
Yep,
app.
they are awesome. They are phenomenal in person. And so when we won, well, when Tommy won, I should say Tommy won. Hey, there you go.
I was trying to figure out what that was.
It's
It
a
reminds me of
green
what-
screen.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm playing with a green screen.
Ah, okay.
Trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Well, let me show you.
Okay.
You put the blue or the green sheet behind you. You don't even have to have a fancy green screen. Just put a blue or green. Green works better, but I wear a lot of green, so it doesn't work for me.
I wonder
But-
why.
Right behind you, make sure you have a lot of light hitting it, and then there you go. And then you just go into your green screen, and you can.
Yeah, you can upload any picture you want to put it on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
wolf eye you had on yesterday,
Which wolf one did I have on yesterday?
the green-eyed one.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me get to it.
Miss Mary just put her link in the chat. That's for her channel. Go check it out and make sure you help and subscribe to her channel.
Yeah.
I am. I got YouTube open.
There we go. Whoa! I almost dropped my coffee.
Oh no.
I am subscribed to her now. I wasn't, but I am now.
There we go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have another I one too. Let me pull it up. Oh, I was already up on my thing here.
Oh, let's see. Kelly just put Just Me Kathy's channel in her. If you have not seen Just Me Kathy, she does a lot of dumpster diving, but it's the stuff that she finds that what she does with it. You may want to watch her if you haven't subscribed to her yet. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. I love what she does.
And then here's another
My
one.
person couldn't do it, but oh wow.
I love playing with the green screen now. And so let me get back to a.
And there's
No,
Simply
color.
Dana's two channels. She's got her regular channel and the Twitch channel and her game night channel. She does games on. I like that background. What city is that? Chicago?
Oh,
Thank you, Johnny. I'm stuck at 65, but
I
working
don't know. It's just
on other
a
contents.
It's the pretty city.
background,
I like that. Yeah.
and I like color. So oh, I can hear myself. I hope that's not me.
Yeah.
But I like anything that's color changing.
Uh-huh.
So the more color it is, the better. And so I don't know what city that is.
You're welcome, Miss Mary. And look, she's only got 65 subs. So let's see if we can show some love and support to Miss Mary at Found for You today. She is working on putting more content out. and I think I was like her first, within the first 5 of her subs, and she's been putting some videos out. So go ahead and show some love and support to her, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification. Dana's Game Channel, please sub. Yes, that's what she does, the continuing game after bingo night.
There we go.
And other time that she does it, James, I might pop up on my phone again tonight. Oh, cool. Yeah, so don't forget to show the love and support, and don't forget to put your links in the chat so everybody else can check your subscribe to your channel, and also hit the notifications. Simply Dana says she's number 68. Cool.
I think I'm number 69. I had to refresh, so
Yeah. Simply Dana, I just subscribed to you.
Yeah, she does. She has a Twitch channel too, where she does a lot of singing on Twitch.
Okay.
And then she does the game nights on her channel, and like on Monday nights when we do bingo at 5 p.m. Eastern. When I'm done with bingo, she jumps on and starts her game night after.
That's right. Okay.
All right, let's see. She's at 69.
That's awesome.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Sure to watch it for Dana. You should be very proud of him. Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome.
So, are you just going to be dealing with your the children? You're not going on while you're not going sourcing, Trent?
You talking about this weekend? No. And I had intentions of getting up this morning and going sourcing and doing that all day today, and then going and to the competition tomorrow. And instead, I was up all night playing with this phone.
Yeah.
And I don't know. If I get sleepy, then I'll just go to sleep. But right now, I am like wide awake. So
all right.
I don't know. And I really need to get some stuff listed. So I've been making sales, but I haven't been making as many as I wanted to be making. And if you don't list, you won't sell. So
yep, that's true. What I do is and this is just the way I've done it for myself. Instead of trying to make a goal to do something every day, what I try to do is I'll go through, like, say, a box of stuff that I have, and I'll go ahead and separate it if it's going on eBay, if it's going on my antique booth, or it may go on another website I sell on. And then what I do is, if it's going on eBay, I do my pictures, I do my draft, ready for the next morning. That way, no matter how many drafts I have, I'll knock out as many as I can of the next morning. So I get those knocked out, and then before I get off for the evening and I stop for the day, I'm already processing pictures and drafts for my next morning when I wake up. And I find that helps me, because at first I was trying to find that rhythm of what I should be doing. And I find because I get up early in the morning every morning, it's easier for me to have my drafts and pictures ready where I can just go ahead and list the next morning. And so I try to have at least 25 or more. That way, if I don't finish all of those, I'll have some more to back up on for the next day.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I never limit myself on how many I'm going to do. It's just whatever I can get done.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at 1,365 listings.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's constantly every day.
Yeah. Sometimes the problem that I have is having things to list, because whenever I go to yard sales and stuff like that, I pick up, I may pick up 5 things. I may pick up 200 things. And if I pick up 200 things, then I get on it and I start listing and I get them all knocked out. So the next weekend, whenever I go to pick up more stuff, whatever I pick up, I have time to list it. And sometimes, like the other day, I went sourcing and I only picked up about 15, 20 items. Well, you can do that in a day. And then that leaves the rest of the week to either source more or to try to find, you're going to have to find more listings somewhere. So, and that's like my wife went to Walmart the other day and she called me. She said, "Hey, what camera do you have? Which GoPro do you have?" And I said, "I have the Hero 3. And she said, "Oh, well, these won't work." And I said, "What are they?" She said, "They're GoPro batteries and chargers." And I said, "Okay, well, how much are they asking on them?" She said, "They're $5 a piece." And I said, "Buy all of them." And she said, why? It won't fit your camera. I said, I know, but I can resell them.
Yep.
And so she did. She bought all of them, and she brought them home, and I listed them, and I sold 2 of them just right
I
after
want to
that.
give you another tip. I don't know if you've thought about it before, but like for example, there's a lot of different people that do auctions, and for example, January House, him and his friend, they do a lot of estate sales, where his buddy that does the auctions with him does clear out sales on estate sales when they do it, and they have a place to put everything, and so they do an auction anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay.
And so you may want to check out channels like January House.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Paul, him and Dolly doing an auction on Fridays. You'll be surprised on what kind of stuff you can find on auctions. Keep an eye on Paul Anatelli, Anatelli. I can never pronounce his last name. He does auctions on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then sometimes during the week. So there's multiple channels that you can try, because believe it or not, I don't even go out sourcing much with the pandemic that started, but I have enough inventory to last me through next summer. But every now and then I do go online and buy stuff. I say now and then, but more times later than now before. That gives me more inventory to list when there's nothing you can find. So that's another thing you may want to think about. And what I usually do is I'm always comping items when they're auctioning it off, just to see how much I can make on it, and then I set my limit of how much I'm going to spend for that item before I know how much I can make on a profit. Okay. And that's one thing you can think of. If you're not finding anything where you're going sourcing, that could be a big help for you.
Okay. Well, tell me this: whenever you do an auction, how does that work? I mean, how do I get the money to the people? I mean, I know they ship the product to me, but say I were to sell stuff on the auction, I mean, how?
You can set it up any kind of way. Some people, there's so many different payment apps. Some people use PayPal. Some people use Square, Cash App, Vero, or what is it called, Venmo. So there's so many different apps you can use, and depending on who's doing the auction that you're in. For example, if you're buying from somebody, they will always put their information on the scroll. For example, like this. Let me take this off for a minute. I'm gonna show you like a banner. This is just my morning show tech. This will scroll, and I keep forget to have that. And basically, you'll see the information. Like, for example, when I do an auction with somebody, I have this scrolling. It is basically for them to email me with the information I need from them so I can invoice them. So depending on what platform they use, for example, January House, he will have his scrolling down saying, in his auction, once you win something, he asks that you pay for it right then and there, because that's the price you pay. So that's one of the things that they do. That's how January House does his. But usually the scrolling at the bottom of the screen will tell you where what the payments to go or what to do in that auction. And everybody's different. And for me, I usually have, like last night I was on an auction last night with Carol, with Carol's Creative Corner. And I basically use that information in the chat for them to send me their information. And then I send them an invoice because I do charge for shipping. But I combine the shipping, whatever I get charged is what I charge them.
Okay.
And that saves on shipping. So that's why I do it that way.
Yeah.
Now, some people do free shipping. So it all depends on whose channel you're on and what they're doing on their platform.
Okay. How do you send an invoice? I
use PayPal.
PayPal?
Once they send me their information on PayPal, you can actually fill out an invoice. Through PayPal, there's a little link that says invoice. I'm not sure how Square does it because I don't use Square for that. I just use Square for when I'm doing craft shows. I need to see about doing that as well, so I can be another avenue. So it just depends. You can even do that way with it's free, part of your Facebook PayPal. There's a little block at the top that says invoicing. Basically, you put all the information in. You basically email them the email that they use for billing, their information, and then you have descriptions of everything you sell. And then there's a bottom for shipping, and there's a box for a note you can send to the people who buy from you. So there's all kind of ways you can do it.
Okay.
If you're thinking about going into auctions with somebody. Hello, Chuck. Backroad Bitter in the house. Hello, and good morning. But everybody else does it a little different. So it all depends on if somebody does. You can reach out to some of the people who do guests. There's some people that don't do guests, so you just need to definitely check it out. Kind of scroll in your YouTube top bars. or you can just put auctions, and then usually everybody who does auctions will pop up. Like on Saturdays, there's usually Westside Gary and Tom Cruise from California. So there's different people, different places, and do different things. Donna and T do theirs almost every day of the week, different times of the day. So there's many. Hello to Shelly Payne. Hello, and welcome. We'll send invoice to you prefer. Yeah, and it's all on what they do, and you can ask that person if you're in the auction for details, and they usually will tell you what they want to do when you buy something from someone. And if they're looking for guests, they usually will reach out. You can reach out to them, or they'll reach out to you. Hello, Wings of Love. Hello, and good morning.
Tractor says, yeah, this is Justin saying gets all the way back and dies again. Is it overheating? If it's overheating, your laptop's overheating, get ice in a plastic bag, wrap it in a towel, make sure it's closed, and put your laptop on top of that. That helps it cool it down quicker. That's if you don't have a cooling pad for your computer.
January House, if you subscribe to him, his next auction's on Sundays. He does it every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Flipping Frozen. She does auctions every Friday night at 7, and I think another day during the week. There's another one. Dolly says, I do bring a lot of items from thrift estate sales and storage units. Just subscribe. So just definitely make sure you subscribe to each other, and don't forget the notifications. Dolly says she sends invoices by PayPal. So yeah, there's different ways you can do it. It just depends on what platform that you're using for payments. It will send an invoice if you prefer. So that's true. But yeah, everybody does it a little different. Then usually when you go into someone's auctions, usually if you're there for the first time, they usually will ask you to register, and some don't. So it also depends on how they run that as well. I find Square much easier to create an invoice to send than PayPal. I have to check into that because I do have a Square device. So that's another thing to think of.
I mean, if I can learn how to do invoices, you'll breeze through it. You'll breeze through it.
Congratulations, Chuck! You just hit 100 subscribers. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
It is.
Awesome.
Just
another question
all the way back. Oh, sorry to hear that, Nate. He's having issues with his computer and his internet. Fishing and picking. Hello, and welcome. Y'all look to the green screen to service YouTube dedication. Yes, indeed.
We're gonna have a really awesome green screen tonight at the hotel.
Dolly says I also do sell items that individuals ask me to sell for them at auctions, like those, like all those tons of baseball cards I have. So again, that's probably like a consignment thing or whatever. So there's different ways. Let's see, Johnny is a big reason I finally got to 100 subs. He is him, and of course Jennifer. Well, thank you, Chuck. And again, this is all about you and your channel, and that's what we do here on the channel. I like to promote you, get you to your next level. Please post your email so I can register. Usually it's someone's email when you go to register, and if you go to their channels, subscribe and hit the notifications. That way you won't miss any auctions when they do them. That's another reason why I like promoting other channels, because this way here, for those who are new to the community, this gives you other avenues. I don't watch just YouTube or eBay content creators. I watch things like the Crazy Shepherd, for your ever best friend. That's all about dogs. I even watch this one guy who has a family full of raccoons that he feeds hot dogs to.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
I even watch people who sing. I watch, you name it. I watch a lot of different things, especially when there's nobody live and I'm working in my eBay room. So that's why it's important that you go ahead and make sure you subscribe to each other and every one of them in the chat, because you never know what kind of content they do. Let's see, I'm registered to about 20 auctions. Yeah. So the best thing to do is go ahead and get your name out there so people can see you in the chats. Because a lot of times they will make you register before you actually auction out, bid on an auction. And the more you're in the chats and you get your name out there in the community, they will know who you are. And I have to go back to a question I saw here, or actually a statement.
I actually have to head out now because we got to finish packing and getting everything situated before we leave.
Definitely.
everybody have a good weekend if we don't see it tonight during the live. Much love and stay safe.
Yes, y'all too.
Will do.
Look forward to seeing you update at 8 tonight. All right, Callie, what do you mean by getting caught up in the matrix?
Someone's getting caught in the matrix.
Anybody else who would like to come on and promote your channel or your platforms you sell on? The link is right there in the top blue box. You're more than welcome.
Yep. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I've been hearing people talk about getting on Facebook and selling on Facebook Marketplace, and now they're offering shipping and all kinds of stuff. I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace before, but I've always done it in person. Did they change something that I didn't know about?
I don't know, but I do know that Paul Antonelli, that's his last name, he was talking about there are looking into people who are doing auctions because, of course, they want the piece of the pie with the money that people are making. And it's something to do with coming on the first of the year. I don't sell on Facebook Marketplace. I'm one of those that just buy. So I don't know what all that's about. So yeah, I'm not sure. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello. That's okay. I heard you had a good night last night. Congratulations. It was hard to keep a secret from you, though. Oh, yes. So, I'm not sure, like I said, but I know they had. I know Paul's been talking about it, and a few other people have been talking about it on their channel. So I'm not sure because I don't sell on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Well,
if anybody in the chat knows, let them know. You're more than welcome to discuss it with them and let them know what you know if you know anything that's going on with that.
Usually the things that I sell on Facebook Marketplace are the big things that I don't want to ship that would weigh too much or cost me too much money to ship. So I'll just list it on Facebook Marketplace and sell it there and just meet somebody and like the Cricket cakes and the Cricket Explorer airs and stuff like that. I've sold probably 6 or 7 of those, but I always sell them on Facebook because I can make $100 profit on them.
Now, what are you talking about? The Cricket to make t-shirts and stuff?
Yeah. The last 3 I bought
last night.
Yeah, the last 3 I bought, I paid $5 each for, and they worked good. I tested them out because I can use all of them, and it's just there's pretty good money in them if you can get them cheap enough, and there's a lot of people wanting them, so there's high demand for them. So they don't sit very long; they sell pretty fast.
Well, I bought one when I used to work for Joann's. I used to be a teacher in the sewing department. And I used to teach class there, and they had somebody who brought one back. It was still in the box. Evidently, they didn't read the instructions on the box because they returned it saying that all the pieces, there was missing pieces in the box.
Yeah.
Nothing was missing. What it said was there's all these different attachments you can use with this device. But it says in small print, each item sold separately, not included.
Yeah, that's right.
So they thought it was missing, so they returned it, and I was able to get it for $80. Turned around and sold it for $420 last night.
Dang, that's good.
Yeah, it was still in the box. It was still new in the box. Plus, I had some accessories to go with it. Sorry, I don't know about the auctions. Jennifer would have joined. So glad that they didn't. Yeah, they raised over $3,000 in 4 hours.
Wow.
For our lovely Jennifer, the things that she does for us in all the chats. Dad's Vintage Groups, 3rd or 4th this month. Freelance tutorials, someone who is a social media illiterate. Yeah. So not know. Yeah, that's what it was. It was all about keeping it away from Jennifer, what was going on, and she didn't find out till she went to the live last night, and it was on Anthony's Bluegrass Pickers channel last night.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it either. So.
Well, I've gotten messages, but I had forgot I was also on another channel last night. I was on an auction. So I kind of was going back and forth when it was my turn. When it turned around to others, I was back there watching a little bit of it in the background with my mic muted.
Yeah, that's right.
Clear Thrift says, yes, they did. It was awesome until my wallet divorced me. Yeah, he does. He really likes his auctions. I love seeing Jesse, and that's Jesse. Clear Thrift, and he's in a lot of channels and supporting everyone. So
That's awesome.
yeah, if you're interested in going and looking into getting into auctions or buying items that you may need to start selling for resale, there is a lot out there you can choose from.
Okay.
When I first started, I would go into some of the chats just to kind of get the feel of what's going on. I would basically, like, when you go to church for the first time and you've never been to this church before and you sit all the way to the back pews, that's what I used to do in the chats. I used to be the quiet one just watching the chat. And then I started getting involved in the chats when I started seeing things that I know I'm over here comping as they auctioning it off. And so that's how I got started. With the pandemic going on, I was able to do a lot of sourcing that way.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Got to be kind of quick in looking up sourcing and comps,
Yeah.
And it's easy to get involved with when you get involved with it. It's a great reward when you can get a lot of great things. Then there's also like Goodwill. There's a lot of different websites you can get into. So it's just a matter of what you're really wanting to do to expand your sourcing.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what I need to do. I need to broaden my horizon and kind of get more avenues for me to follow. That way I'm not stuck. Like right now, yard sale season's about to slow down because it's colder weather and there not many people's going to be having yard sales. Well, I've still got to have inventory, so I'm going to have to figure out one way or another what I'm going to do. And I was doing some liquidation. I was buying stuff by the pallets, and that's fine and dandy if it sells. If it don't sell and it sits on the shelf for 2, 3, 4 months, then what? Yard sale stuff sells quick, so it's just I'm gonna have to do something. So,
and then another thing I do is I have 2 antique booths. So when I'm going into auctions to buy something, I'm usually looking to see how much can I get it for as far as the comping, but I can also determine if it's going to be something that's better off in my antique booth than on the platforms I sell on. So that's another avenue if you're looking at that, because I have bought items from antique malls that have clearance or a major discount sales. And you can usually find some things there, but not a lot more than you would in any other place to buy. Clear Thrift says anything I can do to help another one out. I am, no matter what the cost is, the money couldn't go into another better person. That's so true. They did a real good job last night. Yeah. Clear Thrift Jesse says look for the bin stores and you can pick up a lot and choose. No end up with a lot of the pallet trash. Yeah.
Yeah. The problem with me is I have looked for the bin stores, and the closest one to me is about 4.5 hours away.
Oh, wow.
And you would think Houston would have one, which is 2 hours away, and they don't.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy. And another thing, too, is like you can go to the Amazon stores where they sell all the Amazon products, and you're going to get a lot more junk than you are. And if you do get something, then you got to watch out because it might be broke, it might be damaged, and I mean you're taking a chance on everything you buy. So I kind of steer clear of going to those places, but like the Goodwill bins and places like that, the places that we actually make a profit, they're just so far away from me. It's hard to source.
Right.
But yeah, I'll figure it out. I always do.
Yeah, there's always the avenues you can take and look for when it comes to extra sourcing that you may need to keep your listing going. Yeah.
Right.
Good morning, Robert. That's Thrift Lobster himself. Good morning, hello, and welcome. So yeah, they just a matter of redoing some research and see what is best for you. But that is a good point if you would be able to. And I personally, I do not like going to the bins. I went to one time, and I didn't like the way people were all over like vultures and the way things were going, and so I myself stay away from that. Clear Tip says I made big money off of the bin stores from Amazon car parts, sell faster than they're cheaper in the bins. Yeah, you're right. What's good about it too? That a lot of the stuff, depending on what it is, they charge you by the pound.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And see, that's cool. I mean, if you can find the car parts and stuff like that, that's actually worth something, But the only one that I've ever been to, whenever I got there, was like little Chinese plastic stuff that, I mean, you could tell wasn't very good quality, and I only sell the best quality I can in my store, and that because if I give a 30-day money back guarantee on everything I sell, so I want it to at least last the 30 days. I want it to last them for a long time, but I want it to at least last 30 days. You know what I mean? And that way I don't have to give the money back. I will, and I'll be happy to if something happens and it breaks. So that's why I try to make sure that I get good quality things in my store. That way I don't have a problem.
And for me, I usually, when I buy things to resell on my eBay store, I'm usually 9 times out of 10 will buy brand new sealed or like old new stock. But it's got, for me, I don't pick anything up unless I know I'm going to put it in my antique booth. But I am very picky when it comes to what I do and pick up and buy it for my eBay store.
Yeah.
Let's see. My bin stores is $7 per item, the first, and then drops $1 every day, refills every 7 days. Oh wow. Also, I don't know if you have in your area under 5 is some kind of thrift store that they do that also, where every day they drop the price down for their items they have. Do you have one of those?
Yeah, we got one.
Okay, I've never been to one, so I don't know.
I've been in it 1 or 2 times, but I forgot about it because it's a brand new store and they just opened, and I just forget about it. But I will go check them out for sure.
Dolly's got her high bid auctions that start today under the secondsense.com. He does auctions as well, and so she's selling stuff under his on high bid. That was written just for you. Thank you. I hope you like it. Okay. I do a lot of storage rooms you have to be able to move them. Yeah. You have to be able to get rid of the trash, and usually it's a lot. I used to do that. I have to say I've been lucky. The place where I would buy most of the storage auctions, they would allow me to throw the trash in the bin as long as it wasn't pieces of furniture. What I would do is, it did come on that I bought an auction item that had furniture in it. I would send out pictures like to Craigslist, and I would have them come and pick it up. If they were to buy it, they would come and pick it up directly at the auction, the storage unit, so I didn't have to fool with it. Once I got that out of the way, I was fine. You will find sales there and the price drop and store. Yeah. So there's all different places you can check it out.
Yeah.
90% is brand new items. Okay.
Yeah. I just put that secondsense.com in my search bar, so I will be checking that out here in just a minute.
And there's others. When you go to high bid, there's other places that you can basically check in your local area as well.
Okay.
I haven't, because I got enough inventory that I'm not buying a lot of bulk item stuff right now.
Yeah. And it's highbid, what? Highbid.com?
Highbid.com. And usually you can check your surrounding area. Because you got to remember, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be paying for shipping.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. Does my camera look clear?
Yeah.
Good deal. Because the other camera that I had was kind of blurry, but
yeah, you are a little out of focus right now, though.
Am I?
Just cleared up.
Well,
spoke too soon. Let's see. You will find good sales at the price drop store. Yeah, it's good to hear you doing business. Make sure you do the Christmas auction. That is where most of my items are, but they are not Christmas items. Let's get my stuff starting at $30.
Okay.
It's on YouTube always if you want to see the finds to auction off. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and end the show a little bit early today. Well, usually I do about 2 hours or so, but I want to get to packing the rest of my orders. I have to go out. It just came in while I was on the live this morning. That way I can have them all go out today. And so I hope everybody has a great weekend. Don't forget to check everybody's subscription out. And for me, make sure you hit the subscribe button or check to make sure you're still subscribed. I'm 23 away from 700. So as soon as I do hit the 700, I will be giving away some items that I have already gotten in for that. So just do me a favor and do that and hit the thumbs up. And by tomorrow, I should have all my thumbnails out for next week. And I'm asking that if you would please share that to your platforms that you share on. That helps the new and other people who are doing this type of work can come out and check out the channel and enjoy the morning coffee with all of us in the chat. And so, like I always say before each and individual show, before we end it, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet again in another chat. Have a blessed day, and please be safe in whatever you may do this weekend. Later. Don't go nowhere, Trent.